Before we proceed with this morning's business, I will ask Colonel Peter Johnson from M4HQ to give us an intelligence briefing on the latest developments in Tasmania and Terraland. Colonel, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, the situation between Tasmania and Terraland is continuing to deteriorate rapidly. The newly proclaimed president, General Misty, a hardline nationalist, has stepped up his aggressive rhetoric against what he claims to be the illegal deployment of NATO-led M4, claiming that it's a violation of Tasmania's sovereign rights.
Bye. See you on Thursday. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, excuse me. Are you here for the crisis on May Island too?
No. I'm doing research work. I'm making an historical documentary about the Cold War, and NATO's archive now is helping me.
Where are you from, if I may ask?
Prague. My name is Tomáš Novák.
Colonel Peter Johnson from Canada. Are you heading this way?
Yes.
Ah. You know, you have an interesting subject for your documentary.
Thank you.
And from an interesting point of view. I mean, you used to be part of the enemy camp. I'm glad the Cold War is over. I mean, what a relief for our countries.
And now you have to cope with new enemies and new problems, like Tasmania today, like Kosovo a few years ago.
Yes, NATO was called upon to do all sorts of things that we had never thought about before. Take terrorism in the wake of 9/11, for instance.
Yeah, it's a much more complex enemy, if you ask me.
Indeed, it's a big challenge. And, in my opinion, a more interesting one. And not just militarily. If NATO is to play an active role in society, it has to adapt to the time.
Yeah. It's very interesting for my next documentary, I think. What's the role of NATO now after the Cold War? Where stands NATO today?
Close to the cafeteria. I'm dying for a drink. Okay, nice meeting you.
Yes, thank you.